What is up, guys? It's Siquita here, coming to you with a MagDK build video for PvP. Now, this build video is pretty cool. There's a lot of alternatives, and I'll go through all the alternatives for you, just in case you guys can't get some of the gear. So, let's go over the character sheet. Right now, we're sitting at 36k max mag, 1400 magicka recovery. We have 25k health, and 12k stamina. We are using dual wield and resto, so on our dual wield bar we have 2100 spell damage with nearly 50% critical, and we have 3k critical resistance. So not bad. Back bar we are sitting at 36.5k max magicka, 26.5k health, and we have 12k stamina. We are using our skills as a Dark Elf. Now, you can be an Argonian. I haven't tried it out yet, and I'm not going to because I prefer the damage from the Dark Elf. So that's my personal preference, but I'm pretty sure Argonian would work just as well. We are a Vampire. I just became a Vampire, actually. I've used it before, but I cured it just to try it out. They both work without vampirism and with vampirism, so it really doesn't matter. I just like having Elusive Mist. We are using Witch Mother's Potent Brew at the time. Now you can use Tri-Stat or Bi-Stat foods or recovery foods like so. I will go over the consumables in a short second here. We are using the Atronach for the Magicka recovery. Now you can use the Max Magicka or the spell damage Mundus Stone as well. It's personal preference. I like the recovery because I can't sustain for shit. Let's get into the slottable items here. We are using Witch Mother's Potent Brew. I'm too lazy to make any type of spell damage pots, so I'm just using these from Citadel. Okay. Essence of Detection to spot out all you snipe spamming Nightblade bastards out there. Immovability pots and Tri-Stats. You can use Bi-Stat food. Don't recommend this, I just have some because fuck, why not? And Tri-Stat foods. Okay, Longfin pasty with melon sauce. Jewels of Misrule, a friend of mine told me to try this one out. I'm going to try it out a little bit later and see how it goes. If anybody's tried this, leave a comment below and let me know how you liked it. It seems interesting. So, we are using 2 5-piece sets. Okay, we're using dual wield and resto. We are using innate axiom swords. 1 infused, 1 Nirnhoned, poison damage glyph, and flame damage glyph. Okay. If you don't know what innate axiom is, it can be found inside the Clockwork City. I believe it's south. I'll show you guys on the map. I believe it's in Clockwork City, and it's really low down to the south of it. I believe it's right here. The refurbishing yard. This is where you'll find it. I believe it's I think it's 3 traits or 4 traits, I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. So innate axiom, we have 2 weapons, and then we have the resto with the infused trait and the weapon enchant. So 2 pieces on the body. Actually 3 pieces on the body. The next set we're using is Sun. Sun is 2 pieces, adds health, 3 pieces max magicka, 4 pieces spell damage, and 5 pieces adds 386 spell damage to your flame damage ability, which is pretty much everything that the DK does. Everything is flame damage, so your flame damage gets buffed up. And then with innate axiom is 1 or 2 pieces adds magicka, 3 piece stamina, 4 pieces weapon and spell critical, and then the 5th piece adds 386 spell damage to your spell and weapon damage to your class abilities. So it's like having Sun times 2 almost. Okay, because everything that you do on the MagDK deals with your class, from your leap to your talents to your whips to your burning embers to your fiery breath, whatever abilities that you use in your MagDK. This gets buffed times 2 basically. Okay, so it's nice to have. It doesn't look high on your stat sheet, but if you look at the tooltips and the damage output, this thing hits like a truck. So we got 2 pieces. This piece is a sturdy. I haven't found a piece of impin yet, but I have one sturdy, just to help out with the block, I guess. Now, you can use sword and board. Oh, there's the jewelry. Sorry about that. You can use sword and board, and if you do use sword and board, you're going to want to have some pieces of sturdy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you want to use sword and board, which you can, and it's still effective, just remember to use some pieces of sturdy. Okay, I like to have at least 3 to 4 pieces sturdy. So I have my shield and 2 body pieces, and maybe even 3 body pieces. Preferably the smaller ones. So the sash, hands, and feet should be sturdy, or the shoulder if you have a shoulder in your monster helmet to be sturdy. Monster helmets can vary depending on what you want to do and how you want to do it. If you want to use sword and board, I definitely recommend Grothdar, okay, or Bloodspawn. Right now I'm using Valk and Scoria, but Grothdar, Bloodspawn, and Slimecrawl, even Slimecrawl, that thing makes your damage so much higher and it hits so much harder. Trust me when I say this. And Grothdar, people just melt in front of you, talon them down. If you fossilize them and then whip them down, they will sit there and melt, and it hits hard. So these are the monster sets I use, and we are using 511, 5 light, okay, and then heavy chest or head and medium chest or head. So innate axiom and sun. Now, if you can't use innate axiom, or if you don't have access to the Clockwork City, you can have someone craft it for you. Or you could use Shacklebreaker. Shacklebreaker is another good set. If you don't have Sun, you can use Spinners. Spinners is another good set. Or you could use Burning Spellweave. That's not the easiest thing to farm, but if you do it on normal City of Ash 1, that thing's a piece of cake. So, those are the other alternatives. Get down to the skills here. This is our dual wield bar. We are using Burning Embers here. Here we have Choking Talons, but I would prefer, if you're using group play, which you should be in a group unless you're trying to solo with a MagDK, which is incredibly hard. Choking Talons would be for group play. Solo play works well too. But I like Shattering Rocks. Shattering Rocks is nice to have, and it actually heals you pretty decent. So, and then our whips, that 10k tooltip, 12k flame damage, and then 16k heal over time. That's not nice to other people. This is being very mean to them, but that's okay because it's Zero. We don't care. Next skill we have is Cauterize. Now you can take out Cauterize and you can put in Flames of Oblivion if you would like that morph. I like the Cauterize because I like to get the heal. But you can also put Inner Light here as well if you want to have Inner Light. I prefer Cauterize because I like the extra heal. It's just nice to have. The last ability we have on our ability bar is Draw Essence. Now on this particular setup I like to have Reflective Plate. Good old Reflective Plate for all you snipe spamming Nightblades out there, or you frag tossing swords. It all depends. Or the Mag Blades. I've actually killed a couple of people because they shot Merciless at me and they died. Killed themselves with their own Merciless and attacks, and it's kind of funny actually, including the snipers. Now if you're going to use Sword and Board, I strongly recommend using Talons and Draw Essence. Okay, now you can use Deep Breath. I like Draw Essence because it does get back some of the resources that you use to cast this ability, so it's not that bad. But if you're going to use this abilities, I would just go back to this setup here. Okay. Ferocious Leap. Now, Ferocious Leap, this thing is a great execute. Executes for DKs or Mag DKs in general do not exist. Flame Lash is a nice one to have, obviously, but If you can take down a couple of people with just this one ability, then yeah, you're gonna want to use this. It gets you out of sticky situations. It breaks up a fight, especially if your friends or a friend is getting beat down by a couple of people. You get to just run in there, Dragon Leap, Talons, Whip, whatever you got to do to hit people to get them off of you. This is a skill to go. Okay. Let's go to our back bar here. We're running Structured Entropy. It's a nice buff and increases your max health by 8%. Elusive Mist. Now you can take out Elusive Mist and you can put in Draw Essence, or you can put in Choking Talons if you want to run that. I've tried it. I don't like it much. To me, it's just like a waste on this particular bar. You can use Unrelenting Grip. It's nice to pull back the Sorks trying to streak away, or if they're Nightblades trying to run away from you as well after they've done sniped your friend and they're laying there dead. You can pull them to you and beat them down. Engulfing Flames is another good ability. I don't use it much, but it does matter in a keep, or if you're fighting in a large group and you're just wanting to put some dots on people. This is a way to go. Or you can even run Mutagen, or the other one, I forgot what it's called, the other morph. But you can use Mutagen as well. But I like Elusive Mist because it allows you to kite, to get in and out of sticky situations, to reset the fight, get some line of sight, before you eventually get zerged down by 100 of the enemy. Because, everybody runs in groups nowadays. We have Volatile Armor, almost a 10k tick on the dots. Harnessed Magicka. We're not going to spam this. Okay, it's good for Magplars and Mag Sorks. Everybody's Magicka nowadays, so this right here gets you back some resources, which is pretty nice. Healing Ward, again, we're not going to spam this because it does cost a lot, and it does not work as well as far as it would a Sork who has the Hardened Ward or any other class. But these two right here work really well together on this particular build. Now for the ultimate, you can run Devouring Swarm. You can also run Shifting Standard. Light's Champion, which is the Resto ulti. Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker, sometimes it just doesn't work as well. Or Shooting Star. So it's completely up to you. Let's go down to the champion points here. So we got 50 into Warlord. 21 Tenacity, you could put more in there if you want. Arcanist, 100 points into there. You can actually take that out, take some of that out and put some into Tenacity or Mooncalf or Healthy, whatever you want. 51 into Shadow Ward, because sometimes you do like to put on the old Sword and Board and, get down as a tank and, stand there and hold block for a while. And then we have 28 into Tumbling. So that's the green tree. And then we have 11 in the Elfborn. We don't need that much in there. I mean, you can if you wanted to, but it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest with you. 64 into Elemental Expert. 50 into Spell Erosion. 74 into Master at Arms. 51 into Thaumaturge. The red tree, we have 61 Ironclad, 71 into Resistant, 23 Hardy and Elemental Defender, and then 42 into Thick Skin. And then last but not least, we have 5% into Quick Recovery, which is 19 points. I tried to run without this, and it hurt me really bad. My heals were horrible. I wasn't getting enough heals, so I put 5% into this, and it actually makes a difference. Bastion, I didn't know where else to put them. I just kept it like this, and it works out well for me. If you want to put more points in here, you can. If you want to take this out and put them into Quick Recovery or put them into something else, you can. It's to your discretion. So I believe that is it, guys. That's the gear. Again, it's NA Axiom and Sun. And I believe that's it. We're a Dark Elf, Magicka Dragonite. So if you guys liked the video, please like and comment below. If you guys have any questions or any add-ons or suggestions, by all means, please leave a comment below. and I'm open to suggestions and everything else. If you guys find this build useful, great. If not, then keep trying. Again, if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I try to add some new content every once in a while. It's just been pretty busy with work and just life in general. But I do upload every once in a while. So, again, thanks guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Peace.